Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is ArchieLuxury. I'm broadcasting from Australia and we are live on the interweb. That's right, guys. We're live on the interweb here. We're broadcasting, saying hello, seeing what everybody is up to today. It's Monday in Aussie, Australia. Monday. We're having great fun, great fun. Just gonna pin the link, big boy. Pin the link. And let's have a look here. We just pin the link here. Let's see who we've got coming on here. It's VIP Pass HR. So just before we start there, HR, with the interrogation there, as soon as you say something offensive that I deem horrible, I ban you for the day. So make sure we get Nelson's value. Otherwise,
would I ever say something bad?
Let's make sure we give Nelson the value his money deserves. So
Paul,
you've been banned very quickly in the past.
It's hard.
So, you know, the thing I don't understand is why you want to take your aggression for being multiracial out on me. Were you subject to bullying as a student? Were you teased? Did you not like it?
Why do you think
not like it? Because you seem to have a horrible chip on your shoulder.
No, that's because my parents are rich.
I like the way you always just it tells a lot about what you say. It tells us a lot about yourself there.
I wouldn't say it's about my color. It's because my parents are the top 1%.
So just very briefly there, what nationality are you? You should be very proud of two distinct races.
So should I? Are you going to give me a pocket to talk, and then I can answer the questions if you want, Paul?
It's very hard to very hard. Just getting a few links sending out. We want Mark
get the links out.
We'll get Clivers on. Clivers, we're having a good chat to Clivers.
So were you looking for an answer, or just not, or what do you think, Paul?
Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. That's the first.
So you are looking for an answer. Okay. So I'm half Jamaican and half English.
Very well done. Very well done.
Well, you can thank my mother and father.
The bobsled team. They have one of the bobsled teams, don't they? That's the
That's 100% there, bud.
Excellent. Sending a few invites.
So Paul, what have you been doing today? Have you been to Cove? Have you seen your friends? Have you gone to the noodle bar? What have you been doing today, Paul? I'm really interested.
In my country, the world just doesn't revolve around England.
When did I say it did?
You know, there is more to life outside. It's actually morning time in Australia. It's morning time.
So what did you do last night? Did you go out for some food, or what did you do, Paul?
See, have a look here. Who else have we got? We might try Jay Anthony for a little bit. See if we can get him on. He's a great guy. A lot of fun.
What did you do?
A lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun. It's morning time. We'll wake up, get ready for the show. That's what we do. That's
you look really good and really refreshed, Paul, and ready to rumble.
Hey, thank you so much. That's great. Yes. So what's going on with yourself then? Tell us what's going on with yourself.
Well, today, Paul, we went to the park. We celebrated Mother's Day. Had some food. Quite a tiring day. And now I'm getting ready for my final stage interview on Tuesday. Can you wish me luck, please, Paul?
Hey, no worries.
Can you wish me luck for Tuesday, please, Paul?
I find it strange that you seem to be job hopping. A lot of job hopping going.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a few interviews. Could you wish me luck for Tuesday, please, Paul?
You understand what loyalty is? Can I ask you that?
Do I understand what loyalty? Yeah, I think I do, because I've been with the same lady for coming up to 10 years now. and we're married. So I think I do.
As far as your employment goes, you don't seem that loyal, do you?
Well, let me answer that question, Paul. It's an interesting one because you talk about loyalty.
He's just going off on tangents. Guys, we want to get some people on here. Let's talk watches. We want to get some interesting people on here. Let's see who we can pull out on the stream. Who can we pull out on the stream here? We've got who we got in the chat there. Oh, we've got Mark Goldberg. Thank God, Mr. Gold. Thank God you're on here. You know that you really save the day.
Oh, look, one of the mops is here. Look at the mop being here. That's cool. Hello, mop.
The mop is here.
Yeah, one of the mops, one of the tools, one of the useful idiots.
Hey, Paul. I mean, if you're gonna kick me, Paul, let me just say one thing. Your sons are your brothers. Your sons are your brothers.
It's good. We'll just ban him for.
They make it so easy.
It's okay. It's good. We've done our fracture. That's good. Good little bit of starter, fluffer in the morning. And we've got some serious guests on. Thank you. We'll be back on tomorrow.
Adios, guys. Have a great day. Enjoyed the show. So the headphones, yeah. For whatever reason,
we're landing a. You can land a A380 with those headphones. Couldn't you? Could land aircraft.
C-130.
You could tell somebody how to land a jet, can't you?
A C-130 transport.
Alpha Romeo, left lane. On your right instrument panel, there's a big thing. Don't press the button. That's the ejector seat.
Victor, over, under, Roger. Well, anyway, look, here's what it is.
Alpha Romeo.
Yeah. Well, I just got tired of you not being able to hear me because the microphone on this iBook is apparently not that good. So, and Narc could talk over me, and so I had to do something about that. Anyway, here we are. Darth Negus says Marcelo got back to Japan. Air travel all over the world is fucked, particularly here in the United States, where we have a partial government shutdown, and the TSA, which are the people who do security for passengers, they haven't been paid in like months. So
they haven't been. What? Say that again. They haven't been paid.
We have a partial. It's not a full government shutdown, so most people don't even know it's happening. But we have a partial federal government shutdown. So the TSA agents are the people who run all the security at the airport to clear passengers.
Yeah,
and they're not getting paid. So a lot of them in the call.
They're not being paid then.
Well, I mean, they'll get makeup money, so most of them are showing up to work. But anyway,
how do they pay their bills then if they don't get paid? They're not. These are not high income. These are not high income people.
No, that's correct. Well, they just missed their first paycheck, so here we are.
Fuck. Anyway. I can't believe that. That's terrible.
Yeah. And well, that and then all the reroutings because of the war around the world is just boogering up air travel everywhere.
TSA agents are working without pay during Department of Homeland Security funding lapse.
Yes. Kind of a bummer for people who fly and those who do security for us.
Geez, is that really good for morale?
No, it's horrible. It's terrible. I think it makes flying less safe and certainly less convenient. Normally the system here is, depending on the airport, it's not bad. I fly kind of semi-regularly, but depending on the airport, not bad. But right now it is FUBAR.
God, that's pretty nasty. I mean, just having a look there.
Yes.
That's pretty bad there. It's pretty bad.
I know. Who is this individual?
Oh.
Archie, well, I'll let you figure that out because I don't know.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Archie. Long-time viewer here. Was wondering if you still have the worst collection on the internet.
Well, another mop. Look at how you know what? Listen, to be honest with you, Archie, you have the best trolls. You know how Trump has the best everything? I've got the best people. You've got the best trolls. You absolutely have compiled a very deep pool of the very best trolls.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's a talent. I mean, I don't know how you've done it, but you certainly have. We have the best trolls. All right, well, we're still waiting for Aussie Expat Chief Tits and anybody else who cares to come in. And guys, if you would like less of me, we just need a little bit more of you. Here's the link. Come on in.
Yeah.
Shut me up by coming in and taking my place. Please, please.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's pretty nasty stuff, you know.
Now, why is it when you wear a white T-shirt, you look like, you slept in it? Whereas if you wear a colored T-shirt, it looks like, you're just wearing clothing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Not
You didn't
sure.
sleep in that. Oh, see, it's got a logo. I feel better. It looks like you slept in that for a minute.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
He's not
Tell me
listening
this.
to me.
I wanted to ask. No. I did not sleep in this shirt, Marky.
Okay,
I am
all right, there
listening
you
to you. This is right to repair. It was.
Let's have a
I got
closer
given
look.
right to repair, right to service, right to repair.
This banner is so huge that it obscures anything at the bottom of the screen. It's a terrible banner from when we start showing watch pictures.
Okay, I'll take it away.
There you go.
There we go. Get rid of all the banners there. Marky,
the super chat. Put the super chat one back. Come on, that reminds people. Sorry to pick on you, but that reminds people to send a shekel or two our way.
Sure.
To thank your pontiff, and if I don't miss my guess, this one will eventually say supper chat because there's a misspelling, but it's very charming.
Yes,
it's very charming.
Marky.
What are you wearing? I'm wearing a shitter.
Oh, I'm wearing my Pam. I love.
Well, we're both wearing
Pam
shitters.
today. Pam.
Yeah.
I only have 5 watches now. It's not like it used to be there.
It isn't. How's the business? How's it going?
Business is okay.
Yeah.
Business is
that's a good thing.
We can only try our best. That's one thing. In life, you can only try the best you can,
Let's get that rancher. Let's see if the rancher is available. And I'm going to try an old friend of ours.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what happens. And one more. This one's got a long shot. This one, I don't think we're going to get him, but I am certainly going to try. Give me a second here. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if any of these fuckaroonies join us. So I've already fucked up my New Year's resolution, which was to stop buying shitters. I've got 2 of them en route from China. And yeah, what I like is actually now it's just, thank God the tits is here.
Chief Tits.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Archie and I are both wearing shitters. Show them yours, Archie.
I'm wearing the Pam today. I love my Pam.
I love his Pam. I love his Pam.
Well, only one of us
Pam's
is wearing a real watch.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That Explorer 2 is so beautiful.
All 3
You know
of us
what?
have that watch.
Out of your watches, your Bluesy and your Explorer 2, that is it. That's all you need. Realistically, that's all you would need.
No Pams needed.
So why is it that I don't stop then?
Oh, because you have a sickness. You have an illness.
Because need and want
there's
are
no
2
need.
different things.
Nobody even needs any watch.
You don't need these.
No. This is a mental illness. Tell me, Tits.
Can I show you guys something very interesting that I bought?
Mm.
Right? I have to do these sort of army plans and stuff like that for platoon patrols and shit, right? So I got this pen. Let me show you this fucking thing.
Right, hold on. We're zooming in.
This friggin' thing is fucking incredible. I never even realized I needed
amazing,
something.
because it writes.
It writes.
It's incredible.
Not only does it write, look what it does. So if you're in the middle of the night, you don't want to turn a light on so you don't give your position away. You put this thing forward and turn that on, and look what it does.
Because God forbid you should turn on your iPhone light.
Yeah, you'd get your head blown off. Okay. And then if that's not enough and you want to look at a map and you want to show everybody else, you
Has
press
a laser.
that.
A laser.
And that goes on. Right?
Laser pointer?
And there's also a laser pointer. Look at this.
Yeah. Now you could take down an airplane. You could take down a jet airplane with that fucker.
Yeah, look at that.
That's incredible. Is that army? Yeah, don't put it in your eye. Put it in your, actually, you should put it on your ear because perhaps it would laser that ear back into position. Mickey Mouse. That's exactly how they did it in the first place.
I find that fucking thing just an incredible piece of kit. You'd need to have 4 pieces of equipment to replace that fucking thing. I find it incredible.
It's the Swiss Army watches. It's the Swiss Army knife of pen.
You put down your commander's panel on your plate, right? And you got your map there with your compass. You can just turn this thing on. You can sort of write on it, do whatever you're going to do. And then if you've got a mud model to show all the soldiers where you want them to go, you just turn on the pointer and then you do that.
You know what? That pen,
like 5 different things to do that job.
That pen solves like 12 different problems that nobody has.
That sort of shit. That's all the stuff we're addicted to, the stuff that we don't really need. But look at it, isn't it amazing?
Have you seen that movie, The Goonies? What was the one with the things that you couldn't feed overnight, after midnight? What was that one?
Oh, Gremlins. They were Gremlins.
So do you remember that movie,
They drove an AMC.
Okay. Well, the point is the father was an inventor, and he invented the bathroom buddy, which was the Swiss Army knife of bathroom things. It had the toothpaste, the toothbrush, the toothpick, the razor, the shaving cream, and then it kept exploding because it didn't work right. That's your pen right there, the bathroom buddy.
That's right. That's exactly right. Look, you know what else it's got, Mark? Look what it's got. Look, it's got its own little base, so you charge it. You put that in, boom, and then it charges it.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Now, I prefer a pen that I prefer a pencil that I don't have to charge up. But you know what would really make it useful is if it had like a vibrator on the end of it, and then you could just keep it by your bedside. And
we're trying to have a normal conversation. Did you hear that, Arch?
I'm not sure.
Slightest little inkling. The slightest little gap in the door to turn something fucked up gay sexual, and he's got to go right through it.
Quite frankly,
with a convoy of diarrhea.
Gay men do not use vibrators. That is for straight men and lesbians. So I was really trying to appeal to your ability to please, the woman in your life. So, but hey, if you don't need help, you don't need help.
I don't need help. That's it.
Okay.
I do it the manual way.
So listen, Chief Ted, I do have a question for you. God forbid. The building's on fire, the kids are out, the cat is out, the wife is out, but you can rush back in, but you can only grab one watch for whatever reason. There's life jacket, Titanic is going down. Only one. Which one do
Archie
you use?
knows. Archie knows.
Only one. Which one?
The Bluesy. The Bluesy.
Which one?
I'd let the Rolexes burn. I'd get my sub.
Sub.
The old sub.
Chew the sub.
That's right.
Something
Yes,
about
the old faithful.
If it wasn't for that, it'd be the Explorer.
Yeah, really.
If it wasn't for that, it'd be my Explorer.
I feel like the Tudor Submariner can swim. It's a water.
Yeah.
It's a water.
Does everything.
Should be able to swim.
You should see what that. It's got lights, got bells, whistles.
And you don't have to recharge it.
It even talks back to me.
And you don't have to charge it. Hey,
what time is it?
Happy
Tells me the
Negroni.
time. Very nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you guys going anyway, you gentlemen? You well?
Fantastic. It's all good. Good.
It's not all good. The business is hard. It's sinking. We can't get back into IT. We don't want to join the Air Force. We don't want to take the real estate license. We're too old to become a plumber. We don't know what we're going to do.
I've got news for you, I don't think these sort of like fit army guy type personnel is what they need anymore. After this report that I was watching last night, it's all about AI interacting with different drones and robots. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. The Chinese have got literally like dozens of robots that walk around like the fittest human. They do somersaults. They do all these maneuvers. They can do anything. So they've got AI now, which is going to be installed in them with a particular mission. And then why the fuck do you even need a soldier?
Listen,
so I'm worried about what Archie's going to get in terms of his time on the 2.4K run. He doesn't need that. All he needs to do is look up information about fucking AI.
Well, tell me, how are they with Windows 99? Is that big in the Army, in the Australian Army? Are they still using ancient versions of Windows?
Probably, I don't know.
See, so actually, Archie, we found the organization that matches your skill set. Satan Kitten's brother is an engineer.
But do you really need it? Do you really need all of that? You don't even need that anymore. All you need to do now is get AI
it's video games,
to do
bro.
it for you.
It's
You
video
just got to have a
games.
brain.
It's video games. The kitten's brother works for a major defense contractor. He will not tell us what he does, but we know his educational, computer engineer background, software. And as near as we can figure, he has never confirmed or denied. And again, working for a huge defense contractor, which does most of its work for the federal government. I think he's making video games for soldiers to train them on drones and shit like that, because it's all video game based now.
Yeah.
Like the pilots work those jet simulators. Well,
Yes,
born with joysticks in their hands. So that's what
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, who the fuck is going to go out and manually do all this sort of stuff? The only thing is, if there's some sort of a situation where they can do some mass EMP, like an electromagnetic pulse on a particular area, if you've got people who don't know what they're manually doing anymore, then they're fucked.
Well, they could. That brings to mind they could possibly recall or draft Clyde Anderson, because he
yes,
knows how to
sir.
drop
Clive
a
Anderson.
shot.
He's still on the books. He's in the
He is.
reserve. You never actually leave the reserve.
If the shit hits the fan, man, they could call him up.
You are automatic on call up.
He knows how to drop a howitzer shell.
Yes, not yes.
He knows how to physically handle and potentially drop, killing an entire platoon.
That was a mistake, but you understand that.
Someone grabbed his arm. He says it wasn't his fault. Like Stickergate wasn't his fault because money was tendered.
Do you know what happened just now in the Straits of Hormuz last week?
Mm-hmm.
Even the massive commercial ships, the big VLCCs, the tankers, all of that sort of stuff, right? They had no GPS. The GPS got completely knocked out. So if you think about that, all these robots and all these fucking drones, it's all good. But if the Americans come up with one fucking silver bullet, one thing, right, that just knocks out that electronic.
I've actually seen that thing. They have missiles that have EMPs in them. And so they just go get near these things and then they fall right out of the sky. Yeah.
That used to be bullshit stuff. That's like on those James Bond movies.
Yeah, now it's real.
Like GoldenEye and all of that. But that's actually a thing.
I actually have a Submariner with a laser in it that could like cut right through, the guillotine that's about to kill me. But at the end of the day, now I do feel Trump should have planned a little bit better for Iran closing the Straits of Hormuz, because they do that every time they get irritated, and this is a little bit more than irritation. So how did he not plan for that? And now they're talking about the Houthis off the coast of Yemen closing the Suez Canal. There's going to be no oil. It's going to be like the 70s again.
Yeah, so much for these fucking tree-hugging fucking weirdos with their bloody...
Do you guys
with the windmills?
No, there's plenty of oil. There's plenty of oil. It's a matter of delivering it. It can't be delivered anymore.
Well, we've got a problem in Australia. We can't refine it. We've only got 2 operational refineries. That's the problem.
I see.
We closed the rest of them down. We used to have 6, I think. Isn't that right, Archie? We have 6.
Like the refineries. I got to tell you that's actually really, really true. We used to have there was one in Brisbane that closed, the Caltex. How many refineries does Brisbane have? I got to tell you, they closed them down because of economics reasons. Well, Brisbane has one, the Ampol refinery.
No, I don't consider
2 oil refineries remaining in Australia. There's another one in Victoria. There you go. Look at that.
$10. First blood.
$10. Thank you so much there. Arch, can you tell the punters what it's like to be poor and the process of buying shitters? Any plans to do another fake robbery? Well, that's just ridiculous.
If only it had been. Listen. If only it had been fake. I know that offends you, Archie, but it like fucked up his world so bad, and I understand why some people might have thought it was fake, because it seemed like, because Archie, you have so many fucking narratives. You have so many.
It can't be fake. I'll tell you why it can't be fake. I'll tell you from a lawyer's point of view why it's impossible for that to be fake.
It's illegal.
Because Archie's chair has got evidence of the bukkake on it. The bukkake happened at the time of the robbery. For years, if it was fake, that bukkake could have been there any particular day. So what's the chances that the bukkake and the robbery take place on the same day? It's impossible.
Can I simply quibble with your pronunciation? Because we say bukkake, not bukkake.
No, we're bukkake, mate.
That sounds a little, it just sounds a little poofy.
You.
The way you
Really
say it sounds a little feminine. I'm just going to float it out there.
I told you, every fucking chance he gets of poofterizing anything.
Archibald, we have a man waiting to be admitted who I personally would admit, but I think you need to make the call. I would not call him a mop. I would call him a quirky member of the Archieverse. But
I'm rather pissed off with him. He was paid big money to help.
Hold on, maybe he's going to apologize. Maybe you can make peace. Try to make peace. Here we go.
There is no peace.
Make peace with Archie. Make peace.
Lovely. Thank you, Marky. Thank you, Mark. What are you wearing today, Mark? What are you wearing today, mate?
I want you to make peace with.
I just want to say, Dubsy, you're absolutely toxic, and I'm honestly never going to allow you. I love
the jungle pen. I love the jungle pen.
Thanks, Dubsy.
Well, we tried. I tried. Okay, he wasn't having it.
Did you see Dubsy's avatar photo?
Yeah. It was from the.
That was me when I came out of the hospital with my ear.
It was from the Goonies. That was from the Goonies. My favorite. That character was the one who said "Rocky Road," which is my favorite line from that movie. Rocky Road.
Is that the same T-Dubs that did that opening the other day with the music in the background? And he had
that's him in that.
Is that actually him? Is that actually him?
Yeah, for real. Listen, I know you're mad at him, Archie, but I would love to see you guys get it together one day. $8.
$8.
$8. Loose Soul, $8. Arch, with your love of trains, you missed your calling in life. Word had it that a decade ago, QR had a shortage of drive. It's very difficult to actually become a train driver.
Probably a union.
You have to start off as a porter. And then you have to. It's difficult. Let's just say that, Loose Soul. It is difficult. They earn good money. That's a great job. Driving trains would be very fun.
But I mean, you have a very spotty record with Queensland Rail, if we're to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
got a New South Wales Rail. I don't know him, Danny.
I mean, let me ask you a question, Counselor. Are you familiar with the CCC?
What? The CCC?
Yeah.
What's the CCC? No.
Archibald.
Let's not go there.
You're right. It's double secret probation. Let me just the reason that you don't know what it is because just like in the movie Animal House, it's double secret probation, and we're not really allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
No worries there.
One day on a drunken night somewhere. Super chat.
Super duper chat. We've got a super chat. Thank you so much there. Davey Smalls, $5. I wipe my ass with the Narcs VIP pass. Yes.
Well, people have been buying that down, haven't they, Archie? They keep contributing towards reducing the debt.
You know what? Talking about Archie as a train driver, how fucking cool would that be? Imagine being at the train station. You're just, you're having a normal day. You're waiting for the train to come. Then you look across. And it's him at the front.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that GIF of the train forcing its way through the tunnel like it was anal? You know the one I'm talking about, where the train just it just rams the tunnel and busts its way through. That's a little bit what I picture.
He'd open the window and go, "Get in, cunts! Hurry up!
Let's go, fuckaroonies! This train is
fuckaroonies! What are you? Don't fuck around! Just jump on! Mind the gap! But mind the gap.
Oh my God. So when I was in London and I kept seeing Mind the Gap everywhere, like it's on shirts, it's on signs, it's on
that's right. Mind the Gap.
Seriously. And I had listen,
Mind the Gap on it.
Let me tell you something. This was in 2011, 2001. 2001. I was on the first plane after 9/11. I was on the first plane. I got the cheapest seat from Chicago to London. I had the whole row. Everybody was afraid to fly. I paid $300 round trip, Chicago, London, and that's a long flight. Anyway, so I don't know about Mind the Gap. All I know is it's everywhere. And then at some point I go into the tube and I'm hearing Mind the Gap. Like they're announcing it. And I'm thinking, this is the biggest fucking commercial, for commercial campaign for the Gap clothing store. which was big here at that time, the Gap. It's a huge chain. And I thought, Gap has fucking bought London. Like, this is incredible how much marketing mind the Gap. And I don't know what it means, but all I know is everybody's here fucking shopping at the Gap. And then the train comes and they're saying, mind the Gap. And there was this 2-foot fucking gap between the train and the, you know, and the edge. And I'm thinking, oh, now I fucking get it. But to me, it seems like it would be smarter to fix the fucking gap than it would be to just tell people don't die in the gap. Because it was scary. Like, you could definitely go in.
I found something interesting out just now. Did you know that they tend to make slightly more in Queensland, Arch, than they do in New South Wales? In New South Wales, a startup train driver earns about 70 grand a year.
Is that all?
Whereas
that's all?
In Queensland, it's around about 100,000 straight away.
That's like $50,000 a year to keep all those people
very
alive.
competitive to get those jobs. It's very, very difficult. The job market itself, I tell you honestly, job market in Australia for over 50s is very tough.
Is there here we have
so fucking negative? He could get on. We'd give him a fucking. He'd have a million references from all of us. Very good, extremely responsible. Blah 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 blah. He'd get the job straight away, and then he could do the streaming. He could do the streaming from inside the actual driver's sort of section at the front.
Yes. I just been distracted. I'm sorry. I just got to do something.
Are there competitive eaters? Do we have eating competitions? You know.
Oh fuck! I should have stopped just then.
It's very big here.
Hey, what do you think, Arch? Is that a good idea?
Hey, that could be a go. You got to keep all your options open.
Archie, if you were a competitive eater, you know, like what would actually? Oh my God, I've seen that video of you at the sucker horn, you know, buffet, and you would definitely be a competitive eater. Remember the crab claws?
Yeah, that was years. You know, I don't actually eat that much seafood now. It makes my tummy sore.
Well, I mean, you think like you cleaned up the ocean floor.
I mean, can you eat a lot, or you just?
Not really.
I still remember those videos at the buffets. All those breakfast buffets, please, Archie.
Because I know a lot of skinny guys who can friggin' stuff their.
Can eat so much.
Archie's
and
not
the
one of those.
fuckers never put on any weight. That's unbelievable.
Are you trying to tell me Archie's one of those skinny guys who you think maybe might eat a lot?
Archie's actually skinny. He's got a fat suit on. He's trying to retain the whole. He doesn't want to lose his.
Can I just say I've seen the man eat on video. Could we find that? I know you hate watching those videos, Arch. But
unfortunately, you know, Strider. We used to have a guy called Strider who lost his job. I don't know if you remember Chief Tit.
No. And what about him?
Oh no, he said some silly things on a stream, and he unfortunately he was dismissed.
Oh.
Remember that guy in New South Wales who was a guard who said some things?
Yes. I remember that. That was on the news.
Yeah, that was Luxy's show that was on.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Luxy.
the bastard.
Yeah.
Well, I should better not do some streaming from the little one.
Exactly. Better not. Some people, he was a great guy. It was said as a joke, but it wasn't unfortunately taken that way. It's not a good look. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Guys,
what were you saying?
Well, I was going to say, guys, if you just go on open up the YouTube app on your phone, and all you need to type in are these two words, ArchieLuxury, that's one word, ArchieLuxury buffet. And if you just type in that search term, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get a lot. You get an awful lot of. You get an awful lot.
Those were the good days, Marky boy.
Well, I'm going to send you a video to my favorite one.
Watches and Wonders releases. It's coming out soon. Are you going to Watches and Wonders? Do you even keep
definitely.
an eye on that?
I'm on a plane. You know what? I can't. I'm going to be on. I'm renting a private jet so I can take NARC.
April 14. It's only.
Yeah. No, I'm there. I'm totally there. I can't wait to meet all the guys. I'm going to have dinner at the FP Jorn.
You didn't even come to New York, Marky.
Me? I couldn't be bothered. I didn't even go to the Chicago. There's a Chicago watch meetup, which is like
Why the fuck would you go all the way to Geneva for the fucking watch show?
Why would I go across the street?
Oh, Geneva's a fucking terrible city. I hate it.
I gotta tell you, watch guys are.
It's awful, and it's bloody expensive as well.
It's very expensive.
Most watch guys, people cross the street to avoid them. I should say.
If you go to Zurich, some other beautiful places in Switzerland, I get it, but.
But don't you think it's good to see it once, just to see Geneva?
I mean, of all the places in the world that I'm interested in, that doesn't make the list. And
like it's always in those brochures. It's always in the brochures, Lake Geneva. It's always.
Yeah. I like meeting punters one-on-one. I do. But the idea of going to some meeting.
Have you been to Switzerland before, Mark?
No.
Switzerland's beautiful.
Well,
and Geneva, if I was to say what's the top 10 places in Switzerland, Geneva wouldn't be on the top 10 in Switzerland.
I don't mind their cheese. I don't mind their chocolate. I don't mind their watches, but I hate their fucking mountains because mountains are assholes. There's a fair amount of German spoken there, and I don't like that either.
There's a lot of French.
Most of the I would say
on the French side.
Most of the dental work of my family still resides in safety deposit boxes there in that country.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I'm not interested in Switzerland. And as Archie, if Archie uses one term and one term only for the Swiss, Archie, finish the sentence. The Swiss are.
They're tough. They got no sense of humor.
That's not the word you use.
I'm just not in the mood for that. I want to be friendly,
All right. Cunts. That's the word. That's the word. Cunts. The Swiss are cunts.
Look, they're difficult. It's tough,
Why are you friendly today?
I've got a lot of really good close Swiss friends that live in Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich's different. That's more the German-speaking side.
Well, Tits likes a cunt. What can we say?
I gotta say, the thing is with Zurich, I've always wanted to go to Geneva because it's always they've got the best boutiques, the best displays there. I tell you this, I saw the business is kind of dying off, and I thought, it's a once in a lifetime bucket list thing. Go. It was a chance to go with some fans.
YOLO.
And I don't think it'll ever be repeated now, Marky.
But did you really enjoy it much?
Sorry?
Did you really enjoy it that much?
It was great. It was good to see. It was really good to see. I really did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Well, it was cool.
I mean, listen, Tits, a lot of epic things happened. For example, Archie got thrown out of Audemars Piguet.
I know, I saw the videos.
Literally thrown out.
With a couple of Russian guys or something, and he was eating
grabbed a handful of chocolates and flounced away.
Well,
they were trying to close, right? But their guests, their customers invited me to sit down. I'm not the one who.
I know they should have been more sensitive.
I've got some very good. I've got a client of mine, two clients actually, who were telling some of the top executives in a company called Chocolate Frey, Frey. They're massive in Switzerland, right? Because they do not only their own brand, but they also do. You know how you get Coles or some other place might say, "Oh, we want a premium style chocolate made in Switzerland." They're the ones that do their label for them, right? So they get the premium stuff made at their factory.
Premium squeeze.
Oh my God! Talking about fucking chocolate, you won't want to ever see another chocolate.
Dark or milk? Dark or milk?
Everything.
Because I only like dark milk. Because I'll eat milk if that's all there is. But yeah,
you only like dark. I can't stand dark chocolate.
Right. That's the good.
Chocolate is very bitter. Dark chocolate is very bitter.
It's supposed to be. I like it at least 70%.
My God.
Or I'll take 69.
Have you ever tried this brand? Look, Darrell Lee.
Never heard of it.
Australian brand.
Never heard of it. Smooth.
They had a huge fight.
See your Easter bunny.
You know that, don't you?
It's Easter already.
What?
They had a huge bust up, that family. You know that, don't you?
I don't like smooth and creamy chocolate. I like it kind of like bitter.
The problem with them was the company was sold off. They went through just the labor costs were so high to manufacture here. It was a sad thing. Darrell Lee.
You can't lay anybody off in Australia. You need like fucking government permission to.
Oh no, you can. You can.
Yeah.
You can if the positions.
Yeah.
You
If
can.
you've got,
You
if there's
can.
got less than 15 employees in a company, it's actually pretty easy to get rid of someone.
Yeah, no,
15
but
employees is the
right,
cutoff.
but most companies are going to have, more.
Yeah, well, Australia's made up of a lot of small businesses with less than 15 employees. Let me tell you.
I get that, but I have, I've got a buddy in Melbourne who runs a distribution company with, I don't know, probably like 50 employees, and oh boy, to get rid of somebody, it's incredibly difficult. And then the amount of bennies that you have to pay for years afterwards very high.
Archie, you know the guy that used to own, the guy that used to own Darryl Lee at the end. His name was Jason Lee. He used to do the Target Tasmania. I used to date his daughter-in-law for years. Lovely girl. But guess what sort of briefcase he used to have, by the way?
What did he have?
You know what he had.
A Louis Vuitton.
Absolutely, the signature in a president.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah.
So you dated his daughter-in-law.
His daughter-in-law, yeah, because he was married to this lady who was the used to be like the Miss South Australia or something, and her daughter. I used to date the daughter. She was a lovely girl. Lovely girl. Then I got, anyway, yeah, a long time ago, before I was married, in my 20s.
My God, it's amazing how time flies, isn't it? What do you think?
Absolutely. Fucking hell, that was the 90s, and it feels like yesterday.
What decade was best for you? I suppose you're happy. You've had successes in all your decades. You don't really have a bad decade, do you?
No, but I like the 90s. Having finished school and done our own thing, I think that was a fun sort of decade.
Yeah, it was pre-internet. 90s was sort of pre-internet was just coming out with Windows 95.
Absolutely.
We got a super chat from Loose Soul, $3. Chief Tit, I like the Greek Navy shirt. Look at that.
Never leave your buddies behind.
It's true. It's true. I've got all the relatives in there. My father, my grandfather, all my cousins.
Because you've got to do national service in Greece, don't you?
Yeah, not me. I mean, if I stayed longer than 6 months, I'd have to do it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Even at your age now?
No, I don't think at my age now, no.
Yeah.
I don't think now he's going to a pensioner's home.
Yeah.
See that Terry Boston said he wants a Swain Anatomy attaché case. Do you remember those? They're beautiful. They're very expensive still.
Yes. That's the English brand there. Yeah, that's right. I got to tell you,
20 stone.
Did you really hate Geneva? I thought Geneva, it's not. The lake is cool. The boutiques are cool.
How are the prices?
Yeah.
No discounting.
How was the food?
No, the food. Look, the funny thing. Okay, the food was very expensive. However, if you went to the supermarkets, they have pre-packaged meals.
Is that what you ate? 7-Eleven food while you're in Geneva?
It's actually like a supermarket. It's more like an upmarket. It was actually really good. It was really good. I've got to be honest with you.
Not on my list. It's cold and mountainous, and I don't like
it. Doesn't have that sort of outdoory sort of piazza with restaurants around it sort of thing like some of the other Swiss cities have as much. It's got it a bit, but not as much. And that's what I didn't really like about it very much. I've always had it as sort of like you go to Geneva, you spend one night and then get on the aeroplane and go because it's got a lot of connections out of Geneva, But as a destination, it's never really done it for me. I've been there heaps of times, never really enjoyed it.
Have you been to the Maldives?
No.
That's supposed to be incredible.
Amazing. It's supposed to be gone. It's supposed to be gone.
Well, it is. It is rapidly disappearing. But my friend had they got all these villas built on these piers. So basically, you have a little villa on a pier. Just walk off your pier, and you're in snorkeling, diving.
That's a bit of a thing in the South Pacific at the moment. You go to Noumea, they got that. Vanuatu's got that.
Oh, this is not just called the Vanuatu.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the Vanuatu.
Give me another look at it. Put it closer again.
Yeah, it's a microband shitter with great loom made of titanium.
I can't help myself. I always buy those little things when I have the opportunity.
Yeah, me too. I've got a couple of $200-300 shitters on the way from China.
Have you?
Yeah. It's a problem. I have a gold sub and then 100.
I love my little army
100
ones.
disposable watches.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I always put these ones on. They just do the job.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Disposable. You could like tip a gardener with one of those.
Absolutely.
Tell
me this. Watches being released. What would you like to see? What would you like to see?
I agree. It is sold out, and it is one of the better micropants.
Okay. Can I go first?
Sure.
I sort of want to see a Tudor Submariner again, but in a way I don't.
Super chat.
Amazing air show videos, $2. Archie, the last math show was wild. Thanks for the show. Thank you. Thank you. That was. Did you understand what he was talking about yesterday, Chief Tit?
I heard his words. They were spoken in English, but he didn't make any sense. Put it that way. He somehow thought he was in the right, having borrowed all of that money, didn't make the repayments, didn't pay the interest, and at the end of it, he had negative equity. They'll take the property off him, and he still wants to sue them.
Yeah, but if you listen to what he said, I think he's in the right.
He's a nutwad.
What's his loss? What's his loss? Yeah,
I mean, whenever you got to prove damages.
Hold on, what's your debt? Yeah, but you got to have it. You got to sustain the damage. You got to say,
that's why you got to prove
this.
Got to prove it.
But for this, I would have had this.
Yeah, but
right?
He's saying that the mortgage was paid out. It was invalid. They've admitted to a clerical mistake.
If he can get a technicality on the basis that he doesn't owe them any money, then he's got the right to be able to ask for a discharge of his mortgage. That's an absolute, right?
What he said was, if I understood what he's saying, he said it's irrelevant.
You're talking about Fleischman, right?
I don't know if they've got some piece of legislation which says that.
He's such a wet job, that guy.
It doesn't make any sense. But he did say that they sold the debt to someone else, remember?
Correct.
So if they sold it to somebody else, it means it still exists. There is a debt. So as long as the house or the property is secured over the debt, he's got a problem. Right?
He's a
the only
very
way
clever.
you can extinguish that is to say that there is no debt.
He's the sort of I don't understand really with him. He's lived there for he's had a pretty good run, but
did you hear the story, Mark?
No, you're talking about Fleischman, right?
It was going on for an hour about how he didn't make his mortgage repayments because he's
unlistenable. It's impossible to listen to that.
See, the secret is to make complex problems sound very simple. See, you want to get, and when you're presenting a legal thing as well, the whole thing is to make a complicated problem.
Pay attention, counselor.
Summarized very quickly in a paragraph. Like it's like a business. They say if you can't explain what you do, if you've got a business and you can't explain it in 30 seconds, what do you do exactly?
Yeah, you've got a problem.
Exactly. You know.
Can I tell you a little story? It won't take long, right? When I was first admitted as a solicitor, I was in this big firm in the city, right? And a client came to me as a referral. And he said, okay, I've got a problem. I went away on a holiday. I came back and I had this letter in the mail and it said that the bank is going to foreclose on my property. And I said, okay, well, what's the problem exactly? You didn't pay the loan. Isn't that what it is? He goes, no, I didn't pay the loan because I never borrowed the money. I didn't even have a mortgage on my property. I paid it off years ago. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? So I quickly did some searches on the registry and I found that there's, in fact, a big bank that's got this mortgage over their property. We're trying to work out what the fuck happened. So we got all the documents, did the investigations, I looked into it, and it turns out that the mortgage, the loan, was taken out by the guy's previous lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
He had, on behalf of his client, the title deeds to the house in his office. Safe,
yes.
Right? Now, back in those days, you didn't have to get all this ID and all that bullshit to get a loan, right? So the lawyer went down to the bank, obviously, pretended he was the client and said, yeah, this is my property. It's completely unencumbered. Here's the title deeds. Give me a loan for $600,000. For 10 years, that fucker was actually paying off the payments. So because of that, there was no reason for the bank to ever write anything to the owner of the other address.
Correct.
So this mortgage was in place for 10 years. The guy was making the payments, and then the stupid lawyer, the crook, he went overseas for a holiday for 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever he went away for, and missed the fucking payment. And it's only because he missed the payment that the bank decided, I'll send them a letter. And that's when the guy found out, fuck, I've had a mortgage over my property, which I paid off 30 years ago.
So
and it's
the question is he liable for that if it's fraud?
That's exactly, well, that's what the bank was saying. Because the lawyer turned out to be broke, they were saying, well, we've still got this mortgage over.
That wouldn't work here because the initial loan.
Let me explain what happened. He
didn't have standing to take the loan.
Well, the mortgage is actually a registered debt over the property.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work here.
No, hold on. That's exactly what happened with Frischman, but in the reverse way. Let me explain. So when the bank went to get the money from the property, I went to the court against them and we argued against the issue. And we won because the mortgage only exists as a security. It's a security for the debt. So if you can prove that you didn't have a debt or you owe zero, then the debt is always is ipso facto paid out. And therefore you're entitled to what's known as the equity of redemption. And you ask the court for an order saying, given that I owe zero, even though this mortgage may be valid because it's on the title, I wanted to discharge it because I owe no money. And the court made the order. In the end, you know who had to pay? The government department, which allowed the registration of the mortgage, has its own insurance policy called the
we have that too.
Insurance Fund, and they paid the money out.
Yeah,
but our client didn't pay.
That's what the mortgage insurance premium here is.
What did it cost your client to get this shit sorted out?
Oh, about 80 grand.
Holy shit.
Fuck, 80,000.
He could then sue the lawyer, right? But the lawyer
we got a cost order against the bank. They paid.
Oh, that's nice. Nice.
Okay. And tell me this. Did the lawyer, he obviously, charges were filed against him for doing that?
Yeah, he didn't care. He was just a bankrupt. Right? Okay. So it was just a civil penalty.
But he would have lost his registration, didn't he? He loses his legal registration.
Isn't that a criminal offense? Isn't that a fraudulent and criminal offense?
It is. It's very serious. Of course it is.
In Australia, to actually go to jail for something which is fraudulent is pretty rare.
Wow. Because that's a $600,000, case of fraud. Like I think you'd get jail time here for that.
Yeah. I mean, there's even guys who've done full Ponzi schemes that haven't gone to jail.
Now I know where to start my Ponzi scheme.
But the funny so this guy, the funny thing is, sometimes they say it's good to keep a mortgage on
your title, just leave it there so you can redraw against it.
Just so no one else can put another mortgage on it. You know what I mean, like that?
Yeah. Here you can freeze your credit.
You know what I'm saying?
I would think you could do that with a property.
No, you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't really work like that. If you actually don't take out the loan, you'll always fall into that same situation.
Well, now I'm thinking about mortgaging my neighbor's property.
Interesting. I'll help.
And there's a cute little house in Brisbane that I might mortgage.
The funny thing is, however, it's not quite as easy as that. It's that piece of paper. Do they even have paper titles now? They don't even do. I don't think they do they? They don't have.
You could never do that trick ever again because they've got to have so much ID. They've got 100 points worth of ID, current passports, photos, all the bullshit in the world, right? The only thing they're not doing is taking DNA off you.
Well, haven't you seen the Commonwealth Bank has said there's $1 billion in fraudulent mortgages?
Yeah, I believe it. Most of that fraud is because people were pretending they were earning more money than they did and therefore got mortgages that they couldn't afford. They lied on their tax returns, all that sort of stuff, just so they could get mortgages so they could buy property.
But they're still secured against the property. The bank doesn't lose its security.
No, definitely not.
That's
what Frischman was talking about was ridiculous, right? To say that he did, because he said he got this loan, he bought the property, He didn't make any. He made a little bit of repayments. Then suddenly somebody said that there was something wrong with the company that he borrowed the money from, and they said to him, "You don't have to repay the mortgage." But they didn't freeze the interest. The interest just kept accruing in the background. He just never paid it. And in the end, when I asked him the question during the chat, I said, "Okay, so with all this accumulated debt, plus the interest, plus the capital, was that more money than you are actually ever going to get for the property if you sold it?" And he goes, "Yes, by hundreds of thousands." I said, "Okay,
I'm not even going to go there. You know what? I'm just going to delete that comment because it's just I don't even want to.
I didn't even read
humor
it.
that with a reply.
Sorry, I didn't read it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, why it's beyond ridiculous as to why I would. You know, first thing is, if you're going to commit insurance fraud, you should have the stuff insured. Isn't that the first rule?
That is the first rule for Jewish lightning. Listen, my property is about 3 acres. The neighboring property is an empty lot of about 3 acres. I tried to buy it to just add it into my acreage, but it's held in trusts, and we couldn't penetrate the trust, and we never got an answer from the attorneys for the trust years ago. Anyway, it went up for sale, this summer.
Yeah.
And we put in some inquiries. And then I meet the guy who's bought it. Okay, the guy, is walking the property. "Hey, I'm going to be your neighbor. I'm going to build a house here." Yeah. And then the deal fell through. Why? Because it was a fraudulent listing. Here's the scam. Here's how the scam works. Somebody calls a real estate agent, lists an empty lot, and basically puts it up cheaper than it really should be, and just pushes for a fast closing and a cash deal, funds wired. The agent never meets the seller. Right. Everything is signed electronically. They don't actually own the property. And that's a very well-known scam here. And that's how that's how the neighboring lot nearly. Yeah.
No, we've got very strict sort of structured systems in place and procedures.
Actually, we have a super chat for you to determine, for you to decide.
Super chat, Archie.
I don't even want to discuss. Mike has explained this situation hundreds of times on the show. Let's just leave him alone. Mike's never done anything wrong as far as fraud goes with his cars. His biggest mistakes Mike's made is saying too much on the streams, which everybody uses against him.
But do you think these punters are serious, or they're just having a laugh? They're not serious, are they?
No, they're just having a laugh. They sometimes they don't know what's funny and not funny. They have very strange.
Where's Mike? He hasn't been on much lately, has he?
No, his mum's been ill. His mum. We got. Speaking of, hasn't been on lately. We've got the rancher, and I'm going to go and get some vitamin C to handle his
abuse.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something else, but
there we go. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Thank you, Timepiece. I don't remember when he hurt any of his dogs. He never did that. So let's just move forward. I'm going to go and get some juice. No, some vitamin C.
Mr. Rancher, how are you?
I think I've been actually quite nice to him the last couple of times I've come on. I think
to who?
I thought. Well, I seem to recall. I actually went out of my way to be pleasant.
Look at you being pleasant, Rancher. You are a pleasant man.
And to not be snide or snarky.
Yeah, what about Mike? What about Archie?
Oh, well, let's see. No. Sorry.
Don Haynes is on multiple antibiotics for something that I had not long ago. I had cellulitis in the hand. My hand looked like a boxing glove. It just swelled up huge, and he's got something similar.
Where'd you get that from?
So you can get it from any opening skin, but I was attacked by yellow jackets, and one of the bites on the hand was like tore me open. It was like bloody, and stupidly I didn't throw antibiotic cream on it instantaneously, and apparently from that.
Actually, which rancher was on before when that issue came up about math? I would have liked to have heard whether there's some particularly American issue about that. But what the fuck is a yellow jacket? What's a yellow jacket?
It's a wasp. It's a type of wasp.
Nasty, very nasty wasp, by the way.
Yeah. Archie, there's another super chat for you to evaluate.
Super chat. Okay, I don't mind having a go at me, but just with the Timepiece Esquire, $2. Remember Curly? Is it true he's the new pontiff? Of course, he loves watches. Curly is the watch king on the interweb. That's exact interweb.
And then there was this one, which we're not really entertaining. But at least I'd like to mention the fact that we got the money, and thank you for the $2.
$2. Thank you so much. It's yeah. $2. Thank you so much. No animal abuse. No, that's the way.
Rancher, did you hear the latest news?
I'll be right back.
Oh, what is it?
Archie's going to be a train driver.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Stop
doing
lying.
that. It's hard to get in. I'm not delusional.
Stop fucking. He's just a liar. Stop it. He's going to be a train driver.
Gotcha.
He got accepted the other day.
I would love to be a train driver. To be honest with you, I would love to do that job.
Could you imagine how many clocks would be hanging up in his train driver's cabin there? He'd be holding the Rolex. You remember he had that, Rancher, you remember he did that video with the bluesy, how he said you could tell everybody, get fucked like that out of the window. He's going to be doing that out of the train, I think.
That'd be nice. I could see him being quite good at it.
Coming into the train station, flipping a bird with a Rolex on.
That's it. Hey,
it's him. People will be catching. You know what? People will be catching the train just so they can see you. They don't actually have to get anywhere. They just get on and off, and that's it.
Way to go! Way to go! I got to tell you something. It's watches that I wish would come out. I'd like them Rolex to finally.
You mean like Mark?
I would love a Coke. They may, Pepsi, Coke. I want a Coke. I'd like to. I don't even actually think I'd want to buy it. I just like to see them release a Coke.
No, because we've been predicting them for so long, for Pete's sake.
Yeah. Coke is what I'd want to see. I mean, what do you want to see, Rancher?
I want to see you read the super chat.
Super chat. We got one from Timepiece Esquire, $2. I would super chat more, but Fatso needs diet. Love you, AC3. Thank you. Timepiece Esquire, and that's a white gold Daytona with the blue dial. Lovely, lovely watch.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't even have an oil refinery in Sydney anymore. Can you believe that? Newcastle used to be the home of BHP. We got nothing. It's very sad.
I was going to say to you that what do you think of the Coke versus the Pepsi? Is the Pepsi so overdone now that the Coke's cooler?
They're both very cool. I think the Pepsi itself.
The Pepsi's always been more iconic. Yeah.
But
Did you ever own a GMT, Rancher?
What?
Did you ever own a GMT?
I actually had one where I had the Coke that I actually got the different bezel inserts. I had the cappuccino, the Coke, and the Pepsi.
So cool.
But why does Mark always hate the jingly jangly non-ceramic models so much? I love them. I actually like them more. And he really hates them. What's his issue with that?
Well, he likes his watches like he likes his boys, not old enough to vote.
It's so fucking bad. Well, what do you think of the Arch? Do you like the old one?
No, and Bear Clooney's the same way. It's like it's just like, come on, okay. Are the, of course, the bracelets back then, they were a letdown compared to the rest of the watch, but it's not. But people act like it was like the stuff that they wrap the little tissues that they wrap Korean pears in. That's like, no, come on.
They're not that bad, man. I actually find them strangely more comfortable. They're not the whole thing's not as bulky and heavy. It's like more.
Well, and like the stretched out links on the old Datejust, those are the most comfortable bracelets ever.
Exactly. I don't understand what his problem is with it. I think they've got a certain style about them that's, I don't know, it's more nostalgic, if you understand what I mean.
Yes.
Do you have an objection to them, Archie? How do you feel about the modern versus the old?
Look, I got to tell you,
By the way, I'll be back in like a minute.
Thank you. You know, I used to love the 5 digits. I was very cynical when the first ceramics came out. Okay, that's the maxi case.
Yeah.
But then I got it. I got it. I understood what it's kind of my it's like a Mercedes. Remember Mercedes would release a model, you always hated it. It was just too avant-garde. And then a couple years later, you get it and you love it. You love it, right? But I've actually gone full circle. I look at, if I was building a collection today, I always love themes. Like, you know, notice I had 3 rose gold breguets. They were quite different but distinct. You know, I like themes. If I was to have a little collection today, I've got to tell you, I would love to have a Explorer 2, some sort of diver, and a GMT master.
Yes.
Hello. Yes. Speaking of masters, we got Mike here. How are you, Mike?
Hey guys. I'm okay. Thank you.
Here we go. We've got a super chat here. Just come in. Timepiece Esquire, $2. I like my Coke like I like my women. From Colombia. We've got Timepiece Esquire again, $2. Fatso War's face. When are you coming to America again? Hey, I will say one thing. I've been twice to America. I don't think I will be going there again. It's too expensive. I've been to England twice. I don't think I'll be going there. I've been to Geneva once. I don't think I'll be going there again.
New York?
New York, no. Too expensive. America is lovely. I've been there more than enough.
Yeah, I have a bed for you anytime.
Thank you. In the kennel. Exactly. A heated kennel.
I have a proper stall. Are we caught up on super chats? Because I'm looking at one.
There's one more. There's one more.
One more. Thank you. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Wasn't your last US trip quite lucrative? No, that was the first trip. Second trip. Look, I got to be honest with you. America is a fantastic place to go.
Oklahoma's economical.
Oklahoma.
Exactly.
Honestly, I wanted to do Route 66. You can't really do Route 66 anymore.
Well, you can,
yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's big chunks of it are preserved. You have to get on and off, I think, but
you always have to get off occasionally.
But there's big chunks of it preserved.
Also, you have to leave the road.
Yes, and but
you get some old piece of shit convertible to drive down it and sort of sell it.
Sorry,
something that's guaranteed to break down, because I always wanted to change a tire on Route 66 and
get your kicks
on Route
66. Those motels, those cheap, nasty motels, are still $70 a night, aren't they? What's the cheapest motel?
Well, actually, the best motel deals are obviously around the Chicago area, like in the suburbs of Chicago.
My mistake goes, you are really nice this time of the year.
Cheapest motel, budget friendly on Route 66, starts at $50 per night.
Wow.
Hey, that's about as how much I get in super chats each day.
That's where you got to get going.
Yep.
Budget is Motel 6. Motel 6 is a good place, they said.
Motel 6.
Hey, I found a cheap motel in Oklahoma City for $39 a night near the airport.
What is the cheapest motel in Oklahoma?
The Meridian. Well, this is in Oklahoma City. The Meridian Inn, Oklahoma. One of the lowest price options at approximately $39 a night. Outdoor pool, free Wi-Fi, and continental breakfast, although guests have reported mixed cleanliness. And here it is. Here, let's take a, looks quite comfortable.
The average price of a double room in Oklahoma is $119 per night.
Well, I just found you something a quarter of the price.
Yep.
There's some nice hotels there. Oklahoma's actually not. It's actually some really nice hotels there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
from
shopping. I wouldn't be shopping states by the price of their motels, because the other states have other
Just
things
hang
to
on one tick.
offer.
Hurricane, $5. Mike the Snake, can you and AC3 do Route 66 together? He'll ride backpack on the Ducati.
You know what? I'll build us a sidecar shovel head, like a 1978 or 80 shovel head, 80-inch shovel head Harley Davidson with a sidecar.
Yeah.
And Archie can ride in the sidecar. We'll do
Thank
it
you,
like
sir.
that.
Thank you.
Well, Steve Martin wasn't wrong.
Timepiece Esquire. I don't honestly want to have a go at Mike. I don't understand why you want to. We're very honored to have Mike on our panel. And
yes.
Well, I mean, to answer his questions, no, because I don't have any crimes to confess for.
But secondly, apart from that, being the Emperor of Rome, you don't have
I seem to be this attractant for accusations and things that aren't true. People make shit up. I guess I'm just an easy target, and I do make the mistake that Archie made just a moment ago about the fact that I'm stupid enough to share my fucking stories with people.
yes,
Okay? And
yeah,
that's my. I mean, it all falls on my shoulders, 100%. Right? I can't be really pissed at anybody because I was once stupid enough to tell my fucking true stories, and then but things got set in motion and everybody just has fun running with it, and that's just what it is. It's been that way for 5 or 6 years. I've been okay with it. It only got kind of out of hand once, but that seems to have resolved itself.
Yes.
And otherwise, I still come on to Archie's for the same reason I came on day one, which is
Diabetes, brain rot.
No, to fucking hang out with,
Pontiff.
meet new people, make new friends, and
kill them.
hang out with Archie and help support Archie.
Join
way,
the
how you
army.
doing,
Go
Mike?
to interesting places, meet interesting people. and
Well,
learn to
I think I've done pretty good if you look at my history.
Super chat.
Super chat. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Mike, didn't you put down
no.
Timepiece Esquire, your true story? Yeah, Mike. Thank you. We don't want to have a go at Mike. Mikey is we're lucky to get him on.
He's a lovely person.
He's one of the good ones. One of the few in this verse.
Exactly.
Whatever. I'm not that good.
Well, good enough, Mikey.
Well, fuck you then.
The narrative is you're good. The narrative is
Right
you're
on.
good.
There you go.
Roll with the punch. Go with it.
I got to tell you,
well, if I mix in a certain amount of disinformation, to the actual information and keep everybody fucking off balance, and who knows? Maybe that's what I'm doing, but it's not. It's not. But
Rancher, we were talking about you, the lawyer and I. Chief Ted, we were talking about Clyde, weren't we? In case AI goes out, the Army needs people who actually know how to drop a howitzer shell, like physically instead of digitally.
It's true. We were talking about what would happen, like just now in the Straits of Hormuz, they got rid of all the GPS, right? So, okay, now they're all fucked because all these people are relying on these modern systems to be able to do anything, and nobody actually knows how to aim anymore. They don't know how to do anything. Right?
Actually, when I was there, they were actually going back to manual gunnery because they had been so, up until that time, they'd really gotten so, of course, ancient computers at that time, but they became so reliant on them, they were frying and they could not be kept cool. They kept overheating in the desert. So they started going back to charts and darts, and we all were learning it together.
That's what we're doing. We always train in that sort of stuff because all the other things are they're automated. You don't have to. There's what's there to train with,
We're going to super chat. I don't understand this. Timepiece Esquire, $2. True Lies, the Mike Snake story. How's the root beer? That was a dream watch. I've got many dream watches that never came to fruition. I've got many. What does that mean? It's just, hey, so what? Mac Lobster, $2. Mike the Snake, you ever train in martial arts? You look tough. Yes, he did.
I would say it's Mike the Snake's True Hollywood Stories. That's what I would.
Now, Doc.
Chilling with Bruce Lee.
Do you have any news you want to share with the Archieverse?
I don't know. I got a new watch.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I can dox you now?
Wow. What did you get, Doc?
Don't dox me, bro.
No, he didn't say
Don't
it.
Dox me, bro.
No, sorry, too late.
Am I supposed to tell you, or is somebody supposed to super chat? I don't know. Are people supposed to take wild guesses, have their conspiracy theories, or do I just come out with it?
Speaking of conspiracy theories.
Well, obviously it's not the moon watch.
I already went with the first Amiga in space. That's actually true and honest. Plus, it had straight lugs. I like the straight lugs.
Super chat.
Super duper chat. We got a super chat here. This is from Timepiece. No, yes. Timepiece Esquire, $2.
Yes.
Is it better than This is better than therapy and cheaper. Thanks for abuse. Thank you, Timepiece. And we got Vince Paul, $2. Arch, with current budget, have you looked at Certina?
You know what? I have an old Certina that I got before ArchieLuxury.
Certina had the DS, the double shock.
That's what I have.
Double shock. Certina DS.
The one I have looks a lot.
Certina.
Ouch.
But I don't like the way Rancher got a redial. Rancher, why don't you keep the patina instead of getting a redial? Don't understand that.
You mean the one? Okay, one of them is the original.
Okay.
And the other one, had a damaged dial. That's why it was redialed. And
How
also,
badly? Did you have a photo of it?
Damaged dial.
Let us be the judge. That's what annoys me. Why didn't you?
It was probably done before he purchased it.
Yeah, but why would you buy a redial?
Well,
no. The damage was done to the dial before.
No.
Just as an aside, Mikey Casio GT in the chat can fuck off.
Gotcha.
Please continue.
That's all right.
Archie.
I'll be right back.
Now, Doc, what do you want to do about this watch?
Thank you, Timepiece Esquire, for your super chat.
Actually, you know that's a good thing for Mark to discuss and clear up and clarify. I think he's done it before, but obviously some people weren't paying attention.
No,
I rehomed the dog.
It
was taken by a family and living, I assume, a happy life on a ranch in Cloverdale.
And Mike went to every extent possible to have a trainer to help with it, and then there it went.
Pretty much, yeah. I couldn't. There's no training it to unberserk.
See, I don't know.
No, this is
you didn't give it to you didn't give it to Mark because you could have rehomed the dog.
So, anyways, I took the time to rehome her, and I treated her well and played volleyball with her.
Rehomer, re-Iliad.
I hate to say it, but you got another one of those super chats.
Oh yeah.
Super chat.
Archie, super chat.
I'll always take the bait, man. I'm an easy.
$2. Yes! Ha ha! I love it when Mike the Snake takes the bait.
What do you think?
That's because I'm easy, man.
Look at that.
What is that?
That looks like executive food.
Some
That's
prawns,
officer
hot
food.
dog sauce.
Prawn roll.
That's,
prawn roll. Prawn roll.
Prawns.
It's a hot dog bun.
Prawn roll. So it's a brioche bun.
It looks like a hot dog bun. Where's the ketchup?
And lettuce. Cocktail sauce.
It has the sauce, the cocktail sauce.
Where's the
Cocktail
ketchup?
Yeah,
sauce.
Cocktail
that's
sauce.
why I was trying to figure it out. They look liquefied.
It doesn't look very appetizing.
Timepiece
Somehow or another.
Squire, $2.
What kind of breakfast is that?
Let's just leave that.
It's
be
morning
there. We
time.
don't. A Mac Lobster, $2. I'd likely a Mike the Snake martial arts story uninterrupted, please. Have you got a martial arts story, Mikey?
I took boxing at the boys' club, and early on 6th grade, I think, I took like a karate class as a little kid for about a year, and didn't learn a fucking thing. I was just, everything at that point was in and out. So, but yeah, that's my total experience to martial arts.
Now that you're adult, you could go in like Kramer did and knock them all down.
Yeah, I remember we were sparring, and this big tall guy would get on his knees, and one of the instructors, he would get on his knees, and then he'd be our height, right? And so it was easier for us to spar with him, and they were teaching us, so they were just tapping us, right? But I just got off a lucky shot and really fucking popped him. And needless to say, I finished the session a little early shortly after that.
Hey, Mike, when you were little, did you watch all the Bruce Lee movies? Remember those ones out of Hong Kong, the originals?
At some point in my life, I've seen, I think, Enter the Dragon, and I've seen, was it Legend of the Dragon? Or I've seen them. I don't remember. There's so long ago that I don't remember them. Like
Super chat, $5. Congratulations to Doc BBW for dumping the MAGA movement and its original and its orange cult leader. Is that right? You are no longer a Trump supporter, Doc. Confirm. Can we confirm? Yes or no?
I cannot support what the president is now doing, especially with this Iran war. Cannot support that. Cannot support that. Cannot support the man who did it.
Interesting.
Well, it takes a mighty big man to say,
I got to be honest with you. I bailed on Trump years ago after he started fucking with tariffs.
Well, he put tariffs on your super chats, didn't he?
Exactly. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Fatso, your insurance. I mean, I don't understand Timepiece. What do you want, man? Seriously, for $2.
I don't know, but he's giving you probably about $15 tonight.
Yeah. Well, I tell you honestly.
Is it worth the stress?
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Worth the stress.
I tell you what, I'm going to give you a compliment, Doc BBW.
What's that?
You're an intelligent
Archie! I hate that. By the way, Doc, I just want to tell you, I really hate it. I don't know what I hate more, when Mark starts attacking me, when Mark starts pushing me into my past. I don't want to go over my past videos. Okay? I like to leave them firmly. It's like homosexuality. I want to leave it firmly in the closet.
Super chat.
Okay?
You know what? I would normally pass the super chat, but now I'm going to make you read it.
Archie!
You want to hear it?
Archie, super chat. That Timepiece Esquire, $2. I want you reading my super chat. You fatso walrus beggar.
See, normally I would have skipped that, but you were begging on this now.
I hate that, Doc.
I never.
Doc, it really annoys me. Can I say that to you? Really annoys me.
I should have
Doc,
known,
you're up.
because
It's your turn.
30 Danny loves it.
Do it.
So
do
I
it.
should have known.
Archie. Do it. This is your chance to.
It's all because of Marcelo. I was just doing my impression of Marcelo, and
Marcelo wouldn't even give Archie a table by the toilet. He said he was full and had no reservations available. He
Is that
wanted
true?
$1,000. $1,000.
For what?
$1,000.
For what? Well, wait a minute. For what? What do you want $1,000 for?
For a little steak.
For me to go to his restaurant. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And in the meantime, what happened to that restaurant, Archibald?
Closed down. It closed down.
You know, I forgot that ABC also loves the Archie thing.
Archie, I hate that. By the way, let me tell you something, Chief.
He's very touchy tonight, guys.
I really hate
Very touchy.
how Marky goes back on my previous. I'm embarrassed. You know
Now,
that.
what did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
I cringe. Some of the
Look at
stuff I
buffets.
did before. I think, oh,
I'm gonna punish
fuck.
every time you bag on me. I'm punishing.
Chief, $2. I get a stiffy, embarrassing AC3 in front of all of all of you. I think he's saying.
Hey, listen, I'm your friend, Archie. Come on.
Archie.
You know, you're getting pretty good at it for somebody.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You're getting really good at
Nasty
it.
gay parrot. Who is that nasty gay parrot voice? That's what I
Why's the
wanna know.
parrot got to be gay? Okay, come on.
Who is it?
Who is
it?
a bridge
Nasty?
too far.
Hey, let me say something. That's something true too. You know, Bateman was having a go at Goldberg, and as I said to Bateman, what difference is someone's sexuality if you're having a go at them? It just shows you how homophobic he is.
Yes, he uses
Actually,
the
you know what it
F
is? It's
slur.
not normally.
He
You know what
likes
it
that
means.
slur.
You know what that normally means. If somebody
I just figured
makes
out the
fun
F
of
slur.
homosexuals,
Well, Bateman clearly has latent tendencies.
Wait a minute. What were you saying?
We know this.
it's normally it's an indication that they can't deal with the sexuality that they have themselves.
We
And
don't,
they're
want him, we don't
desperately-
want him on our team.
They
Although
protest-
sudden weight loss is suspicious.
You mean it's a bit of they protest too much? Huh?
Exactly. The lady
Well,
does.
no, it's
protest.
yeah, thank you. I was about to say that.
There you go, Clancy.
Hmm.
The lady boy doth
boy.
protest too much.
Mark, do you
Yes.
remember that movie? I think it was called Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Oh my
or
god, I
something?
love that movie. That's such a great movie.
Okay, there's a scene that you'll remember,
I remember
where
all of them.
there was that loud redneck guy the
Oh,
first night that was just screaming "fags, you fucking homos," and you know, just overt like
Okay.
as can be.
All right,
And,
ABC.
and the performer goes, I know what to do. I'll take care of him. You bring him by after, ask him, you know, backstage afterwards. And the next show, the next night, like the guy was like turned.
Turned.
AC3, here we go. Timepiece Esquire, $2. AC3, can you see your shrimpy limpy underneath your
Tummy.
tummy?
I don't think
Thank
he
you
wants to see
so
it. He
much.
just wonders
Thank
if
you
you can.
so much. Yes, we will have a private screening on OnlyFans
members,
for you.
For the member chat.
Would you ever do OnlyFans, Mark?
Yeah, for I think we should. I actually started my an Only Feet already. Like if you want to buy, my
That's how it
socks,
starts.
Yeah, you can buy my used socks if you want.
Stepping stones, man.
Mhm.
This is soft
See what
stuff.
see what one day
Next
retro
thing you
said.
know, you're
does-
going to be into the hard stuff, Mark. You know, like ankles and maybe even calves.
No, feet. The money is in feet, Mikey.
Marco, one day retro
Oh.
said, hasn't Chief Ted been calling Mark a poofter all night?
No.
There's a difference. There's a difference. I do it as a term of endearment. I don't do it as an insult, and he knows it.
I mean, he's Greek. Let's be honest. They invented the entire genre.
You're doing it like sort of Monty Python.
Exactly. We know why. We get it.
Actually, the funny thing is, you know, the most unhappy relationships are lesbian couples,
Yes.
followed by the most happiest are gay couples.
Okay.
Well, yeah, when they're men,
yeah.
they get
Because there's no
along.
women involved.
Jim, you're doing a Jim Jeffries bit.
Super chat.
There's no
Here we
women
go.
involved.
Mac Lobster, $5. AC, is it possible one of your unclaimed half-tied children is haunting you in the chat? Remember, Mike the Snake should bring them to the Shaolin Temple for discipline.
He's alluding to Mike the Snake being one of the monks, sort of like Kung
The
Fu.
Shaolin monks.
Yeah, just like in,
Shaolin
what was the name of that? What was that show?
Kung Fu.
Yeah. Grasshopper. When you can snatch the pebbles from my hand, you will be
It was
ready.
a fantastic show.
Yes, sure. Keith Carradine. I love that show.
David Carradine.
And we got a super
David
chat.
Carradine.
Yeah,
There we
super
go.
chat. Timepieces
The
Squire.
senior
$2.
brother.
AC3 on Only Trans with Ladyboys in Bang Park.
The reason you said Keith Carradine is because David Carradine brought him in onto the show.
Is that right? They were brothers.
Is that
And
really
then-
so bad to have a ladyboy as a girlfriend? Is that really so bad? Is that
No,
a big
of course.
crime?
No, what's
How?
that? They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. Do you know that David Carradine met a sad end? I believe it was autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what they told the public.
That's
but that's not the worst part of it.
Did you guys
part was
actually
he
just
was-
see what I think
he
you
was
said?
naked at the time.
He was watching this live stream when he did it.
I doubt it. Nothing erotic.
That's
about
funny.
this.
Rancher. I love the rancher. I've got used to his humor now. You
I think you
know?
need more vitamin C.
All these years.
Ouchie. Doc, I hate that. I hate
love
that.
I love
Ouchie.
You know why? Because
love
you
that he
don't
hates
like
it.
Marcelo right now.
Uh,
I love
When
that
you were
hate it,
liking
Archie.
Marcelo, then you were okay with it. But then, it kind of goes up and down. When you don't like Marcelo, just think about Mommy. Mommy's sweet.
Is that true?
When you're mad at Marcelo, just think about that business closing, that entire
But I mean-
restaurant closing down.
The
You
fact
could do
you
that
married
on the
him
minute
means
every
there
All that
must
soy
be
sauce
some
going to
good.
waste. Who's blowing their nose?
Would you ever start a lawn care
me.
business? A lawn care? Would you ever start a lawn care business?
Who are you talking to?
The panel. Lawn care. Would you ever start lawn care?
You know
Lawn
what? There's
care.
good money in it. People.
I would
I've
say.
got a watch
I
that
mean,
goes
yes, I
along with
could,
lawn.
and I'm not apt
I was going to
to.
make a snide comment out of that, but I chose not to.
Well, I worked for a couple of different companies that just were a bunch of lawnmowers and a guy who sent people out on a route, and he had a lot of clientele, and they mowed. And
Clyde was going to say that Archie wouldn't even need a lawnmower, right?
it was
Clyde?
simple. Everybody got
You would
paid.
just
A
graze
mow
it
and
down.
go. Mark, you'd
No.
have a mow and go business.
No, you would just
Mow,
chew-
blow, and
you
go.
would just graze. You could just graze. That's what
Instead of lawn
No,
mowing,
you-
it's lawn munching.
Archie's
Well,
implying-
that's
Archie's
called
implying that he would
getting
eat
a
the-
herd of goats, and if
No,
you got
one
a
single
fenced
minotaur.
yard.
One single minotaur can handle an entire acre in half an hour.
Yes.
One
exactly.
wild boar can literally rototill a half an acre of land.
Yes,
Like,
but they
flip
don't
it
make
over.
they don't make nice rows. They just kind of it's
No.
willy
A
nilly.
lot of potholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But it's amazing how like just one pig can I'm not talking just, a little bit of the dirt scooched out of the way. I'm talking like seriously rototilled 12 inches deep, flipped,
12
Like-
inches.
I'm wondering, how would Marcelo answer that question?
What was the question?
About opening a lawn care business?
I don't know. What do you think?
I was wanting Doc to do the Marcelo thing again. Okay, never mind.
Archie.
Ouchie.
So, Archie, you had a go at me
I love
tonight.
that so much.
What's going on in our relationship that you had a go at me tonight, Archie? What's happening?
This will be interesting, man. Just sit back.
He doesn't like it when you bring things up.
resenting me because the mops are on you, or what is it? Why are you
that's
angry?
okay. I
Love us
enjoy.
too.
I must tell you, I enjoy having you on. I really, when Marky jumps on, I'm actually happy.
Nice.
Well, yeah, when Marky jumps on, he's gay.
You never complained before.
Trouble in the Archieverse. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The sheen.
Archie, what's my cut of the super chats again? I forget my
Super chat.
percentage.
Yes, we get a profit sharing arrangements. JT. Oh, that's it. It's gone.
Yeah, it's just a comment.
Archie.
You know what? I think you're starting to like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to like that too.
I'll have to bring it back. I haven't
Rancher
done
likes
in a
it way
while.
too much.
ABC
Yeah,
was
I
asking for me
he's
to-
liking that. It's replacing the shake, shake, shake because he was addicted to that for a second.
ABC told a story where his dog was acting up, and he went, Archie, 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 and the dog settled down.
It's even better than.
That's
Is
what
that what he's going to scream out of the window at the train as he approaches the station? Archie, Archie, Archie!
Now, see, you've got them all doing it now, Archie.
You know, I don't want to bring up the whole Hoda thing again, but why isn't Mike the Snake involved? Why isn't he part of the Trump administration? Now that I think about it,
I wonder the same thing.
That's a Christy Gnome reference.
Well, it
for
was a
those
cat,
of-
not a dog. Sorry, it
Trying
was
to
a
figure
cat
out what
that
he's talking
ABC
about
had. A cat, not a dog.
It's a problem, isn't it? This tribalism that you guys have.
But it had a calming effect.
That's the reason that I was going to give Doc
ABC is joining us.
Hello, gentlemen. Doc, you got that wrong on 2 counts. One, it was my cat.
Yes.
And I was saying, it's okay, just to calm her down. And she calms
it's
right down.
It's okay. You like that better, Arch? I can do that instead of Archie.
Well, as the super chat a notification, it's okay.
I'll do whichever one you like, Archie. Which one do you like more?
Archie!
I'll stick with that one.
It's okay.
Why don't you rotate just to give me premium annoyance?
Nice. All right.
I think you just came up with a new product, Archie.
Be prepared to be anally raped.
You're not gonna
Who
let go
needs
of
a
that
soundboard?
are you?
I gotta
Who
be
needs a soundboard?
Imagine if we had a Marcello soundboard. Oh wow. That would drive Mark crazy, Archie crazy, Mark crazy.
Super chat.
Archie.
Super chat. I like the curly. We got Davey Smalls, $2. ABC is my favorite moose lamb count. ABC is my favorite moose lamb. I don't get that reference.
Are you going to explain that, ABC? Says. It's a play on what Narc says to me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I don't understand.
It's a bit nasty.
Yes.
But he says it in jest, so
yes.
I let him off.
Same as when they say, yeah, I don't even like repeating what they say.
Gotcha.
Yes, go screw up yourself, Doc. We could do go screw up yourself. Or we could do.
That's a good one.
You are zero. Danny knows Danny knows quite a few.
Oh yeah, Marshmallow does them all,
and he does them best.
It's just sad that he's
too many holes in it.
He's not
too many holes in it.
Thank you. Yes, Archie.
Does anybody eat Nutella by the spoonful? Or is it just me?
Oh, I don't like Nutella too much. Do you? Do you
Looks
like
like
Nutella?
diarrhea.
I'm fucking addicted to it, Arch.
Looks a
The
bit
family
like
can't work out there's none left every morning.
Half a dozen pieces of fucking shit.
That's Nutella for you.
That's a certain collection, but I'll refrain.
There's a very funny prank where, you know, the guy is in the stall and he goes, "Hey, dude," in the next stall, he goes, "I need toilet paper. We're out here." And then when the guy reaches under with a roll of toilet paper, he swipes his hand with Nutella. There's been an awful lot of those on YouTube, and they are fucking hysterical. People go crazy.
Mark, remember the Kids in the Hall skit where they're how to avoid being mauled by a bear?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, dude! Kids in the Hall. It's just called how to avoid being killed by a bear, mauled by a bear. Look it up on YouTube, and you will thank me the next time you
Remember,
see me.
you don't
As a
have to
matter of
run
fact,
faster
get
than
up,
the
leave
bear.
this live stream and do it right now.
You don't have to run faster than the bear. You just have to run faster than your buddy.
We might get a strike.
I'm telling you, dude, it is one of the funniest fucking things ever invented. And
Mike, I hope you're not encouraging playing other content because we might get a strike.
no, not here. I'm directing Mark to watch it on YouTube later. You know, like
Lex,
Wow.
what are you doing on the show this hour, though? Aren't you
Wow.
asleep?
Where's the bag? What's in the bag? Wow.
You. I do not ever think.
Chief Tit, I know you take exception to me finishing 48 Yorkies in 3 days, but I had to do it.
You must have been very hungry.
Like ABC does it well, doesn't he? He really sounds good. Oh,
ABC
fucking
initially
hell.
came on doing Urban Gentry, I think.
Doc,
Oh,
I'm not
really?
saying you did impressions. Why are you saying that I did impressions?
That fucking Urban
I
Gentry
do
guy.
interpretation. That's what mine is really impressive.
Oh, it's pure class, Doc. Doc, I think your new watch is pure class.
Oh, thank you.
It's
I don't know.
iconic.
When I first came on YouTube and started learning about watches, like a lot of people, initially at Urban Jet, I could not fucking stand him. It's just like, God, you drone on and on incessantly. What I liked about Archie is his short form content.
Yeah.
He would get to the fucking point, which is why I liked.
Yeah, but that fucking Urban Gentry, he literally thinks he's some sort of blue blood friggin' aristocrat. And I thought, oh, maybe he's just taking the piss. He's actually serious.
He's faking it till you're making it. I mean,
Oh my God.
Well, I first watched Urban Gentry, then I saw a recommendation of Satan DeVille, and it was Archie with his white gloves on, and then I discovered Archie.
one of the best videos is kind of making fun of Urban Gentry, where they're caressing a squale. Squale.
Squally.
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 You're not going to believe it.
That was
He
good. I
ruined
love
it.
Squally.
I had a squad. I had one. I've got one.
Squally.
And he's ruined it.
Don't admit that to Archie,
He's
Chief.
fucking ruined it for me.
Don't admit that to Archie.
Squally.
Archie.
Here's a good question. Super chat.
Archie.
Super chat. Let's have a look here. Vince B. Moore.
What is love?
Of band Archie Universe people, who would you let back?
That's a good question.
I don't really hold grudges that much, to be honest with you. I let everyone back.
Yeah, you unbanned everyone.
I don't really hold.
Yeah, you've banned and unbanned and let
Archie,
people
what about Grobnob?
just about everybody once, at least once.
Everybody was afraid of Grobnob, but he was always really nice to me. I never understood it, but I was grateful.
Well, of course, you'd love all sorts of knobs.
Yeah,
You know what? He used to
obviously with
email
Bob
me,
Knob
text
there,
me.
you just need to look at his disgusting display for Andy Hunter, and you realize the guy is not the full quid in the head. What a horrible! I'm actually disappointed in you, ABC, for even mentioning that piece of shit.
I don't know what actually went on with Andy Hunter
super
because
good.
that was
He
before
made
my time.
commentary on Andy Hunter's wedding.
Super good.
Andy Hunter's funeral. Andy
Oh,
Hunter's
yeah.
funeral. That's
Super
who you're
good.
talking about.
Yeah, but I didn't know what he said.
It was
I'm
disgusting.
ignorant of said event.
He made sexual references to people at Andy Hunter's funeral. What a fucking
Good job.
low fucking act.
Yeah, that's out of order.
Clyde, it goes
$2.
like
Remember years ago when AC3 show had good panelists?
Yep.
that's
Those
an
days are
insult to
gone.
all of us.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
Clyde-
remember.
Clyde's the
That
old
was,
original.
that was back during my era.
Clyde's the old original.
Well, actually,
Like a whole
half of the people on this panel are from that era.
true. Well, not half, but yeah, maybe that might be right.
Three, right?
Just,
You
at
three.
the end of an era.
Yeah, but there's 7, so that's more like 40%.
Does the host
Archie.
count as the panel?
Yeah, but Clyde,
Yeah,
one of
because
us
it's-
only counts for 4/5 of a panelist.
Okay,
Archie, 'cause
nice. I thought it was 3/5.
Yeah, I'm bad at math, Clyde. I can't do fractions.
Yeah.
Well, guys, so, hey, Doc, what about that watch? Are we doing an unboxing? We're going to talk about this or not?
I don't know.
All right. Doc's withholding.
No, I'm not withholding. I'll do whatever they want to do. Whatever wants to
do it, man.
I can just tell you what it is. I can. Yeah.
Archie, you want to hear about Doc's new watch?
I think he wants to hear about his new super chat.
Well,
Archie.
Super chat.
It's so
Archie.
You decide.
Super chat.
Archie.
Super chat.
Now your mic is going out. Or is it
Mike's fading.
$2 up your ass. I honestly, just fuck off. You know that? Just fuck off. You're lousy. I'll gladly take your money, but I'm not gonna read any offensive fucking super chats. Just fucking, the money's garbage. What do you want me to say?
I didn't think that was completely out of bounds. I thought it was just marvelous.
Come on, Clyde. It was offensive. And
what? Wait, remember when AC3 used to have good panelists? Is that the one we're talking about or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyhow, guys. It's okay. I think, the streaming, I'm going to be cutting it down for a couple days a week soon. This is kind of enjoy this for a while.
Timepiece is beating SR Bell's record.
Yeah. Exactly.
Archie, Doc had a watch he wants to sort of
talk about.
Yes, bring it on, Doc. Bring it on.
I haven't taken pictures of it yet. But you
got the watch there. Can we see the watch?
I'm wearing it, but I don't have the right camera.
Okay.
Today. So I can tell you about it if you want to.
Sure, let's hear about it.
So, and I got it from the AD. And it is a Rolex. So it's a Rolex from the AD.
Wait, hey, can we play 20 questions?
Go ahead.
Oh, you got it from the AD. You got a Rolex from an AD. Holy fuck.
Now, I know what it is, so I can't play, but punters, Rolex. So put your questions in the comments and yes or no questions. And we'll zero in on it. What do we got? What are our questions?
Is it two-tone?
Doc?
No, it's not a two-tone. It's not two-tone.
Aha. So it's
Has it got a bezel?
It's one metal. Has it got a bezel?
Sports or sports genre?
I think it's sporty, yes.
Has it got a bezel?
Yes, it has a bezel.
All watches have a bezel, let's be honest.
Well, technically they all do, so yes, it has a bezel.
There's always something surrounding the crystal.
Is it a rotating bezel with numbers on it?
There we go.
So I'd like to throw in an Austin Daniels phrase, a meaningful bezel.
$20.
$20. Frank V. Is a day-date 40 worth buying at $48,000 to $50,000?
Depends on the material.
That's a lot of money.
Depends on the material. Depends on the dial.
Platinum,
depends on the dial. Depends on
and it depends on how much you've always wanted one.
They're cheaper secondhand. I mean, the only way that's worth it is platinum. You're not getting it for that money.
No, platinum's going to be over 100.
Maybe with a bunch of factory diamonds or something, maybe.
No, like the Hisham Habib one, which is the platinum one with the blue Romans and hands.
That's like 100. That's like 90 to 100.
That's very worth it for that price.
Wow.
So yeah,
true that.
And there's the Mark Wahlberg one, which is the Arabic version one of that said watch.
Super chat, nasty chat, super chat.
Nasty chat is right.
Super chat. M16, $2. Terrible show tonight. Take some time off. Thank you. Thank you, Uzi,
Well, you
for
just
your
announced that you were
concern.
taking time off. So there you go.
Doc,
Now-
even though I know what it is, does it have jujitsu polishing?
Well, it's a Rolex.
No, it's a Rolex.
I had to ask that. You know me.
But the last question, does it have a rotating bezel? I think you said with numerals.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Is it a glorified fidget spinner? Is what he's asking.
Now that's my term, ABC.
It is. Yes.
I want credit for that.
Yes, I should quote my sources.
Thank
Credit goes to Mark Goldberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Not
Same thing. I'll take it.
It's like chronological. What's my line?
Proof.
Okay. Fidget spinner in place. Check. That narrows it down, guys. Come on.
Any other questions?
A couple more questions, and you're just going to hone right in.
Okay. What about, has it got a glide lock clasp?
Yes, it does.
Good question. All right, that really narrows it.
Oh, then we know
I
what it
thought
is.
they all had a glide lock.
No, a lot of turning bezels have Easy Link.
I see.
Is it precious metal or is it steel?
Well, no, you got to ask one or the other. It's a yes or no question.
Oh, is it precious metal?
No.
Although actually, Doc, there is a little bit of precious metal involved.
Well, it's got it. It's mixed slightly mixed.
Has it got a helium escape valve?
What? No.
You said it's a Rolex.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the Sea Dweller and the Deep Sea, they both have turning bezels and helium escape valves.
No.
$20.
$20.
$20 the franchise club. Congratulations, Doc BBW. Great panel. Great tube. Stop being mean, child Archie. Pay to play trolls are people too.
They have feeling.
Early and Mookie. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Curly and Mookie.
You know what? We'll probably make a clip out of that.
Super chat.
Super chat.
$2. AC3 and Anthony Farah are spirit animals. Spirit.
I think you mean kindred spirits, but okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
there's a little bit of a malapropism there. Okay, so look, based on what we know so far, anybody have a guess? Turning bezel, mostly one metal, a little bit of precious metal involved, but mostly not. What do we got? Anybody?
Starbucks.
Bueller?
Starbucks.
He's right.
You have it
Must-
correct.
Exactly. He got
You got a
it. It's
Starbucks?
the fucking
Yeah,
Pontiff.
I mean, I knew it was a sub of some kind.
Starbucks. My
Starbucks.
God.
Congrats, Doc. Congrats.
Do you like it? Do
Very
you love it?
nice. C'est bon.
Picked it up
Très bon.
yesterday. I picked it up yesterday, and I'm still wearing it.
Do they know about your vintage collection, Doc?
That's part of the reason why I think she remembered me and made the offer to me and all that, because when I first went there, I was at a wedding. And,
Are you dating her, Doc?
Anyway, when I first went there,
Ooh.
and I was wearing a vintage Daytona because I was wearing it like a dress watch, for the wedding. And I just stopped into the AD, and she saw that. So she saw the Daytona. She inquired about it, wanted to see it up close, maybe wanted to make sure it was all like in good shape and all that. And then she showed me their museum that they had. They had like a top client museum right there on the site. Very nice.
Did you let her touch it, Doc?
Well, what hit are you talking about?
What do you mean? You kind of have to.
You let her see it. She wanted to. She wanted to see
Oh,
it.
I see. Did I let her touch the watch?
Well, okay, the watch. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And was it around? And when she did, was it around your penis?
She did touch the watch. She was
It's the most expensive cock ring in America.
She was curious about the clasp because it is an older Daytona, and so I was showing her that it's original from the '60s, and I had no idea that she knew about watches from the '60s, but that's why she showed me their museum right there.
Doc, I didn't know what to wear to the premature ejaculators meeting, so I just came in my pants. Anyway,
Sure you
now, okay, so this is your first modern Submariner with the beautiful spinning action. Have you been spinning it and listening to that beautiful?
The bezel action is better than any of the pre-ceramics, but of course it could just be the pre-ceramics are so old.
No, it's got a different system.
Now, Doc, you want to send it to me and have me molest it and then send it back to you?
I think it's got 4 ratchet points or something like that, as opposed to 1.
The new one has a ball bearing in it. Okay, so that's why you're hearing that little click.
All about the
ball bearing instead of a clip.
Well, I will say that it's a higher quality bezel and better ratcheting action. I'll go with that. I'll confess to that. I'm not sure about the ceramic part.
Member gift.
MT85 gifted 10 ArchieLuxury live stream memberships. Thank you.
That's super nice. Thank you, MT85.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super generoso. Very, very generous. Our MT85 is.
Nice.
That's
it
a
is
hidden
nice.
screamer, nice.
See, this just gets ridiculous. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Did you commit? I never committed any fraud. Thank you, Timepiece. What a fucking asshole. Just a fucking miserable.
At least they have to. At least he's.
By the way, Archie,
yes.
I want to point it out. I want to make him point that I did not respond in any way to that. Okay, I'm making a point of being nice.
Okay.
I want fucking bad.
By not responding, he meant not saying anything about it at all.
Exactly.
How do you like that clasp, Doc?
You know what? I do like it. I adjusted it a little better when I got home.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I realize it does adjust very nicely. You can
it has 3 ways to adjust. Can you name all 3?
No.
All right. Well, here we go. Glide lock, taking in and putting out links, and then the clasp itself has 3 tiny little positions. You need a tool.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know about that then.
Yeah, if you look into the clasp, just open the clasp and look where it joins the watch, closest to the watch head, and you'll see 3. You'll only see like tiny little divots and a spring bar that it can be moved, but it'll already be in one of those positions, obviously. So that's for fine tuning, but you probably will never have to touch that.
Sure, I see that, but it's interesting.
Archie.
And they did have to take out 2 links because I have a 7-inch wrist.
Well, you're getting skinny.
Well, 7
Super
inches.
chat.
He's okay.
Archie.
This one is funny because we were just talking about it, but it's nasty.
Timepiece Esquire, $2. Don't worry, AC3. No one goes to jail for fraud in Australia. Thank you.
I do have a real question for Chief Ted, if he's still here. Can you go to jail for fraud if you didn't make any money out of it? Like obviously, most of the time, fraud is all about getting money. But if it was so badly done that you don't get any money,
Oh yeah, no, people go to jail all the time for trying to defraud banks, but like trying to kite a fake check. And they didn't receive any money, but the act was illegal. So, yeah, people go to jail for that all the time.
the other interesting thing is that I was dealing with somebody who claimed he was an attorney. He was not. And then a few years later, he was involved with a Ponzi scheme. He was prosecuted, found guilty of the Ponzi scheme, owes several $1 million, but never went to jail. This is from the federal government.
Apparently, he got a good deal.
I don't understand.
Super chat, Archibald.
Super chat. Here we go. Super chat. We've got one here. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Mike, you should race your Pantera with.
Frozen.
Freeze Beamer.
That's really
in a different world.
But
It's
now
not,
you have your favorite track car, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, I just did a track day a weekend ago.
Doesn't really
a week ago today.
Sears Point.
Yeah. Or otherwise known today as Sonoma Raceway.
Archie, would you look at the time?
I'm always talking Sears Point.
Would you look at the time, guys? I must say it's been one of the funnest shows I've had in.
Yes, Archie.
It reminds me. This reminds me. This show takes me back to my high school days when I hated class.
Was it better than dentistry?
It's like
was this
going
better than dentistry?
This is like the anticipation for a double PE lesson.
or a prostate check.
Oh fuck!
My God!
What was your favorite class? What was your favorite class? What was it? Anyway, by the way, before you go,
my favorite class.
Lunch.
I liked a lot of subjects. I liked English. I liked economics. I liked modern history. Ancient was a bit dry. I did ancient, but it was a bit dry. Ancient was dry. Let's thank everybody here. We had Big Meech, Loose Soul, Davey Smalls, Loose Soul, Amazing Air Show videos, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Hurritan, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Mac Lobster, Timepiece Esquire, Vince B, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Mac Lobster, Davey Smalls, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Mac Lobster, Timepiece Esquire, Davey Smalls, Vince B, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, Frank V,
$20.
M16, the Franchise Club,
$20.
Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire, MT85, Timepiece Esquire, Timepiece Esquire. That's the show.
And you know what? Ironic as it sounds, Timepiece Esquire is the legend of the evening.
absolutely. You can say whatever you want about him, but he fucking did a lot of super chats.
Show sponsor.
He must
Okay,
truly
guys.
love you. Tomorrow's your day off.
Tomorrow's my day off. The day after. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank God.
Day after tomorrow.
I get a day off with pay.
Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.